Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got an overgrown property to do today. So I was driving by through this neighborhood seeing who I could help out, and I saw this property right here and decided to knock on the homeowner's door. Now she opened the door and I asked her if she needed some help, and I offered to clean up her yard for free, and she said no thank you. There are a lot of people that think it's not true when I say I mow lawns for free. I actually do. I do not charge for my work for this service, but we do get paid through the content that we make. So I explained that to her after she said no, and then she's like, actually sure. So it takes a little bit of explaining sometimes, because it is very uncommon for someone to knock on your door and offer to clean up your yard for free. So there's tall grass, there's leaves, there are these limbs that need to be hauled away. We're going to trim up this little tree here. We're going to knock down some of the low-hanging fruit. This one here needs to come down. Looks like we got a pathway leading up to the fence that might need to be cleared. All this edging needs to be edged. The front curb needs to be edged. We do have access to this bigger side gate here where we can fit our 36-inch mower. We're going to come through with our mower and mow the backyard. Get this chicken wire out of here and probably set it in the back corner over there. We also have this back patio to clean up. We're going to edge it, get all the leaves out, clean it up, uncover it, make it look nice and pretty. This back portion of the backyard, she actually likes the privacy, and when all these trees bloom, it covers up the entire back. So that way, you know, gives her some privacy, a little bit of separation from the neighbors. We're pretty much not going to touch any of the trees in the back, but we will still clean up the grass, trim it, cut it down to a reasonable height. Yeah, like I said, a lot of work to do today. Hope you're strapped in, hope you're having a great day, and I hope this video will make your day even greater. Thank you so much. I'm having a great day. I'm happy, I'm smiling. Hopefully nothing ruins it. Stay tuned to the end for the amazing before and after pictures. All right, let's begin working. Pretty sure these are flowers, so I don't want to cut them down. Yeah, see? Last year's bloom. We're going to leave some of this. All right, it's been getting pretty dusty, especially with all these leaves. Now, the grass is nice and green, the leaves aren't. These crumble, and when you chop them up into fine dust, you breathe all that in, it's not good for you. So let me mask up. This here is the Optrel Swiss Air. It's a nice fresh air system. Delivers air and not dust to your lungs. If you want more info about it, I have a whole unboxing on my Plus channel.
Phil, what tool are you using? Phil, why did you cut it that way? How does one even start cleaning up a yard like that? These are the questions that I get every single day, so I figured, hey, why not start a Plus channel? It's where I break down every single tool, technique, and behind the scenes moment that doesn't make it to my long form makeover videos like you're watching right now. You'll see how I prep for jobs, fix things, test new tools, and experiment with stuff before it even hits the client's yard. So if you've ever wanted to know how it really works, come hang out on the Plus channel and see what really happens behind the scenes. Link to the channel can be found in the description of this video, or simply scan this QR code and it'll take you right to it. Anyways, let's get back to the makeover.
It's so entangled. I mean, look at this, ripping up roots. And here's the fence all up in there. No wonder she couldn't remove it. Neither can I. That was one of the hardest things I've done in a while. That fence was buried so deep. As you can see, we ripped out 3 inches of sod. We exposed all these rocks that we got to kind of kick back in. We don't want to mow over those, but even if we do, it's all right. Just get some new blades. But I'm gonna take some of the fence. I got it back to as far as I could with the mower, with my ratchet strap. And so what I'll do is I'll roll some of this a little bit farther back. But check out what I found in the back. Look at this thing right here. What is this? If anybody can guess the model of this car, let me know in the comments down below. Oh, there's another one back there. There's another one back there. I guess that makes for 2. Guess me the, oh, there's 3? I didn't even know. 3 cars. That's gonna be some tough guessing work. Well, let me know if you can name all of them. If I can get a front shot maybe. There's a rear. I don't want to look like a creep. I'm just interested in your cards. Perfect. Just died. Right on. Look at those stripes. Mulched it up really nicely. We are loaded up, ready to hit the road, ready to help someone else out. These massive trees produce and drop a lot of leaves. That's why the yard looks a little bit brown. We did mulch up what we could, bagged up what we could. Got this little pathway to the front, nice edged, cleaned up, mulched up the lawn, took care of all the weeds in the cracks, edged up the driveway, and of course cleaned up the backyard as well. Put some nice stripes down. Oh, and don't forget about the patio. We got that nice and cleaned and edged as well. So thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for sticking to the end. This one was one dusty one. I like wearing that Optrol mask, but sometimes I like wearing nothing, so that way I can breathe the air freely instead of having to wear a mask. But hey, it helps in very dusty situations, and I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I used it today in some areas. I'm happy we were able to help this homeowner clean up her yard. It definitely needed a spring cleanup, and now she is ready to tackle it by herself with her lawnmower. And we took care of that, that disgusting chicken wire. That fence caused me some trouble today. I was afraid that we weren't going to be able to pull it out, but we did, and I'm happy for that. So got to lock up the gates and find the next person to help out with a free yard makeover. And it's funny, maybe one day it will be a normal thing and people won't be so skeptical where we have to show proof. You know, we knock on the door, say it's absolutely free, but some people still choose to say no. And it's okay, because it's not normal yet, right? But I think over time, give it a few years, people are going to be doing, content, and not just lawn care content, but roofing, painting. There's going to be so many other industries catching on to this, and they already are going around providing free services for homeowners, and they videotape it, they get monetized and paid through social media. It's a win-win-win for everybody. So thank you again so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in each and every week to Phil's Lawn Care. And thank you for watching my videos. And you guys I can't do this without you guys, so I can't thank you enough. Take care. God bless you. We'll see you in the next one, and enjoy these before and after pictures.